Hi everybody, just wanted to give a quick post out to everybody. Helen had asked me to talk just a few minutes on what my few top tips are for booking experiences in the diary and that kind of thing. So I am going on holiday for 2 weeks and wanted to make sure that my March was booked up. So these are just a few of the things that I do which might just help you. So here we go. I think first of all, it's about mindset, really. It's about what you want. Do you want to be doing experiences? And if so, how many do you want to be doing in a week or a month? Do you want to do 1 a month, 2 a month? Do you want to do 8 a month? It's about fitting around your schedule. I mean, that's what this business is all about, right? We can fit our business around the rest of our life, really. So it's all about mindset. And then the other thing is in that mindset thing is, what does your diary look like? So just to give you an example, this is what I do in my diary. So I have a month at a glance one. I have it out at my class so people can see it. I mark in green the dates that I can do classes, and then once they're booked, I highlight it. 2 things happen there. It helps me to decide where I'm at with my diary and what's happening. But also when people look at your diary, they see that you're busy, and so psychologically they want to book you because it looks good. That makes sense. So that's one thing that I do. Another thing is that I always go to my class with the intention of booking other experiences. So one thing is I always want to rebook my host, so that might be for 3 months time, 6 months time, 9 months time, but I try and get her booked before I leave the house. And I always want another one to replace the one that I'm doing tonight. So I always go for a minimum of 2 classes booked. All right, so that's another thing. Number 3 is, don't be afraid to ask the question. So set the seeds all the way through the class. And I always talk things like, so when you have your class or when you book your experience, this is what you will receive, and then show them the host gifts. And I, even when they have their face cloth on, their face, when I may be doing the mask, I'll suggest to them that why don't you start thinking about the people that you could invite to your experience? And then you can write it down on the brochure as we go through the class. Who would you invite? What friends enjoy this kind of thing? Who loves skincare? Who likes to get together? Who likes to just have a girly night? That kind of thing. And so they can think about those names as they're relaxing, if you like. So I also talk about the skin truffle. So I always let them try the skin truffle. And then say to them, I have a great way for you to get this for free. And I'm going to tell you about that later on. So talk about that. I also have my host gift out, obviously, and I talk about it and let them know about this amazing gift that they can get, the value of it, that basically a lot of the things that we've used tonight are in this little box. Fabulous thing to take away on holiday, lasts for 2 weeks, the products that are in there. So it's a lovely little gift and an opportunity for you to try some extra products that we haven't used tonight. So when you have a class, you're going to get your choice of the bag or the box. Order forms. On my order form, I always highlight the I'd like to book a class or host a class, or I'd like to become a consultant. And I point that out as I go through the order form at the end of the class. So I always start at the top with name and address, what they want. They can see their yellow highlights. Yes, I'd like to have a class. And please check that off so that when we talk later on at the end of the experience, you can then set a date with me in my diary. And I also drop things like, who's booking an experience here tonight? Who else would like to invite friends like we've done here tonight? Because you've had a great time, right? So you've got other friends that you would love to have at your house. So who's going to book a class? And I'll be talking about that all the way through. Even when I'm doing consultations with people, or even when I'm packing up, I'll still say, so who's still not booked that class? And I always put my diary out once we've finished the actual experience, we've done the facial and everything. I always say to them, now I'm going to put my diary out on the table so you can start looking at the dates that you want to book. And even as I'm tidying up, I'm saying, who's not booked the class yet? Who still needs to book the class? So I'm always talking about it. I never just leave it for chance. I always let people know that it's wonderful to get together, and I love coming to meet your friends and family too. So Hope those little things have helped. There's all kinds of other things out there. Lots of stuff out there on your hub that teaches you about how to get those experiences booked. So go for it, girls. If I can do it, anybody can. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.